Out of the darkness, a new era begins, where AI unlocks possibilities you never thought possible. Powered by cutting-edge AI, it's here to change everything. The future is now. AI is the future. The future is you. Are you ready to embrace it?
Thoughts?
So it's as if you're saying AI is something new to us. AI has been in our product since inception for 10 years. AI is our DNA.
Right. The founding story. Okay, how about something a little more like this?
In 1976, a group of young visionaries set out to change the world. In a garage in Cupertino, they created 6AI, a revolutionary technology that would lay the foundation for one of the most innovative companies in history, 6sense, a small startup with a big dream destined to reshape MarTech forever.
Yeah, that's great and all, but that's not what our customers care about. We gotta let them know why this matters now. Can't we just show the product? No BS. Let's give customers what they want.
You rang? Come with me. Let's get right into it. AI, it's everywhere these days. Every day there's something new. But for revenue teams, it's impossible to keep up with the innovative and the not-so-innovative solutions out there. The hype is real, but what is going to meaningfully improve the lives of sellers and marketers? But guess what? AI has been doing that for over 10 years. If the subtle reminder at the beginning of this video was too subtle, AI has been core to 6sense's success, and more importantly, the success of our customers for a decade now. Predictive AI, far more than just intent data, helps our customers pinpoint the right fit prospects to connect with at the right time in their buying journey. Thousands of customers have generated hundreds of millions in pipeline and revenue. But you don't have to take my word for it.
I really want to understand what makes somebody a strong profile. I want to understand their behavior. What keywords are they searching? What's most meaningful to them? What are the actions that they're taking that drive intent? We're primarily using it for intent and predictive analytics, ensuring and understanding what accounts in our ICP are at what stage in their buying journey, and when should we insert, a rep in on our process. So it's about giving our reps the best chance to win and succeed in a very difficult environment. That's been one of the best things for us as we see some of our core metrics in and around 6sense qualified accounts continue to grow and push us forward.
One of the biggest metrics that I think is really a selling point for using 6sense at Jagger when I speak to other executives at my company is that the 6sense predictive model at Jagger tells us that accounts that are in purchase stage are 14 and a half times more likely to open an opportunity. I think that alone really tells you as a marketer or a sales executive, that you should be focused on leveraging intent data to target the right accounts that are in purchase stage. To me, that's the biggest selling point.
AI that generates pipeline, not hype. AI that generates pipe, not hype. Pipe, not hype. Catchy. I should do this for a living. For us, AI is not simply a flashy feature bolted on because it's the shiny new thing. AI is in our DNA and truly at the core of what 6sense does. So you're probably sitting there thinking, okay, I get it. 6sense has had AI since before it was cool. Yes, that's true. But it's not enough. AI can have all the ML, NPL, LLM, AGI, ACDC, and KFC in the world, but it's only as good as the data underlying it.
Data. It drives our decisions, fuels our strategies, and shapes our businesses. This is the Signalverse, a vast, ever-expanding universe of data. Every bit of our buyer activity sends out a new signal into the Signalverse. Intent data, company data, contact data, and web de-anonymization. Here we can learn everything we need to know about buyers to engage with the right accounts at the right time in the right way. But not all of this data is useful. Some point to real opportunities, while others are just noise. In the vast expanse of the Signalverse, data is constantly shifting and evolving. Understanding these signals means knowing which ones matter, when they matter, and how they connect. That's where 6sense comes in. With our AI-powered insights to help you make sense of it all, processing 1 trillion signals a day. More signal, less noise. Your journey to smarter sales and marketing begins in the Signalverse.
So we've got the data, we've got the AI. Oh, by the way, if you're keeping score, I've said AI 9 times so far. We had a bet go. Well, anyway. So 6sense has solved revenue creation and we can all hit the beach. Not exactly. In the last few years, AI has exploded, especially generative AI. And while we love a good day at the beach, the folks back in the lab don't rest. And since you're watching an event called What's Next, well, you get it.
We've learned that 70% of buyers are already deep into their purchasing journey before they ever talk to sales. And 85% of the time, they've already locked in their requirements before their first conversation. Even more surprising, 80% of buyers already have a preferred vendor when they first reach out. The B2B buyer has changed, and we've got to change with them. You can't just wait for buyers to come to you. You need to cut through the noise, build trust early, and influence decisions before buyers even raise their hands. That's where 6AI comes in. That's our proprietary AI, refined and trained for over a decade. It's the core of what we do. 6AI harnesses all those buyer signals from the Signalverse. It analyzes 1 trillion signals every day, transforming them into actionable insights, using machine learning, natural language processing, and predictive analytics to understand buyer intent, company data, and real-time behaviors. So you can identify the right buyers, engage at the right time, and maximize your impact. 6AI is the engine that powers revenue teams. And when you combine 6sense Signalverse data, 6AI, and your brand's content library, you're building a team of AI email agents who can automate and personalize all your email outreach, and then loop in your sales team as soon as a meeting is booked. Boom! AI with an even greater pipeline impact, with deals already in motion. Sales intelligence with Copilot boosts seller productivity through AI that guides actions, surfaces key insights, and writes prospect emails. For over 10 years, 6AI has transformed marketing teams, helped them align with sales, and boosted revenue by harnessing the power of the Signalverse. And with the addition of AI email agents in Sales Copilot, your revenue team is poised for its next level of growth.
Okay, so 6AI plus Signalverse plus email agents with Copilot equals the revenue trifecta. Or rather, the best of AI and humans working together on the common goal of closed won. It's almost poetic. Let me channel my inner Steve Jobs for a moment, because there is one more thing. And we used that thing to launch this thing. What I mean is, it's a new product, and we use that product to launch itself. You know what? Roll tape.
Hi team, Intelligent Workflows launch. It's just 60 days from now, March 25th. Y'all know what to do.
Okay, we're on it. Team, it's go time.
For any marketing team, a new product launch is huge. Our Super Bowl. The best new product launch campaigns will be
Multi-channel.
Integrated.
Automated.
Personalized.
First, the team needed to decide on the channels. They could do landing pages and an email blast out of the map, but that's so 2010. Obviously, they'd want to do some advertising around the launch.
Display, of course. Let's retarget too. And contextual, LinkedIn, Google, Meta, Twitter. Kidding!
In addition to ads, landing pages, and new web pages, they would also include email, some video, social, and kick it all off with a virtual event.
I know we said multi-channel, but this sounds more like omni-channel.
This campaign was getting really complex really fast.
I wish there was some way we could visualize this whole campaign.
Introducing intelligent workflows.
It's a workflow.
The first thing they needed to do was pick a segment, an audience basically. They chose our ICP, 127,000 accounts.
I've been thinking a lot about the intelligent workflow launch. I think we really need to make sure we have a different message for customers and prospects. The most important thing is that customers know they are all getting intelligent workflows. It's going to be rolling out right into their instances over the next 3 months. Let's make sure we nail that.
Of course, anything else we should...
Okay, bye!
So they were going to use different creative for prospects and customers. While they could start over and do 2 separate workflows, they could also just drop in a filter on the ICP segment to treat prospects and customers differently. Now there are 2 branches within the same workflow, one for prospects and one for customers. They quickly realized if they were to target the entire ICP with this, they'd blow their budget.
Then we'll just have to do more with less.
Marketers hate it when you say that. Fortunately, they could layer in some persona targeting for just people with demand gen, MOPS, and digital job titles at the director level or up, and that would bring their costs way down.
What if we had direct mail?
They hoped she meant a postcard.
I'm thinking a 32-page, full-color, glossy lifestyle magazine.
We love it.
Friends, they didn't love it. I mean, they did in the sense that it was something completely new and fresh, but it meant a lot more work. Fortunately, Intelligent Workflows was going to have no problem with it, since it can push any audience directly into a Salesforce campaign, and our direct mail solution integrates with Salesforce. It was time to review some ad creative.
Enhance. Enhance.
Intelligent Workflows in this economy?
Glib.
Campaigns that flow with ease.
Trite.
There we go. That's more like it. They still had some work to do on ad creative, but they'd get there. By launch, they'd be showing different ad creative to 3 different personas, also different based on whether they're a prospect or a customer.
Mops, can we just serve the LinkedIn ads to in-market accounts? Those our predictive model knows have the highest likelihood of converting into an opportunity?
Yes. They can just drop in a filter here, so that top-of-funnel accounts will follow this path, where we'll serve up creative and content best to generate awareness, and accounts that appear to be in-market will follow this path. They will include more outreach from sales.
Speaking of things that are always running, do we need to purchase any contacts for this campaign?
You can see here that we can acquire new contacts through workflows, but we set up an always-on workflow a long time ago to purchase contacts nightly for our key personas at in-market accounts. And, of course, we have good contact data for our customers.
Let's talk email for a second. The team would have at least 2 different email campaigns running. First, an email blast that would go out to the 100,000 contacts we have at target accounts promoting the product and the launch event. We can do that through our map. But then for customers, they could do something hyper-personalized with AI email agents.
So for the email blast, I'm pushing the audience from the prospect branch into our map, and then it'll pull contacts from that list. And for the hyper-personalized email, why don't we spin up a new AI agent and feed it everything we've got with Intelligent Workflow?
They would load web copy, blog posts, and case studies.
Can we make sure everyone signed up for the live event see some ads?
Sure. I can do segment syncs with Google and Meta to target specific contacts who've registered for the event. We push an audience with our first-party CRM data, which then uses Google Customer Match. I can't promise a 100% match, but it's basically people targeting.
I have a proof of the lifestyle magazine.
They would send it to print. Anyone filling out the form on the landing page with their mailing address would get a B2B marketing lifestyle magazine. The existential problem with thinking about ABM, account-based marketing, in a silo is that it does no good for marketing to warm up accounts if sales isn't prospecting in to those hot accounts. ABM's success is dependent on alignment with sales, so that in-market accounts turn into qualified pipeline that eventually turns into revenue. This was shaping up to be an epic marketing campaign, but if it didn't generate pipeline, it would be considered a failure. It was time to align with sales. The marketers would reach out to the leader of the BDR team to explain that they would need to help drive attendance to the launch event. Ads and emails are nice. An AI email agent would be a great tactic for customers. But for prospects, they wanted personalized, human, proactive outreach. It was time to awaken the BDRs.
BDRs, rise and grind.
And so, the BDR leader would explain the new assignment. Multi-channel, multi-threaded, personalized outreach would begin to create awareness about the new product launch. The team was now ready to launch the campaign.
Team, what do you say we launch this campaign?
Right. Let's do it.
Let's take one last look at what they've put together.
What is that timestamp on the right-hand side?
That is a set of basic and conditional timers. At any point in this journey, if they wanted to do something after a period of time, like hours, days, or weeks, or if they didn't want a step to start until a specified date, they could drop those timer nodes anywhere onto the canvas. They could have scheduled this all to start automatically on launch day.
Then what are we all doing here?
We had to get the team back together for one more multi-channel integrated product launch.
What fun would it be to launch everything alone from home?
I wanted coffee and donuts.
Let's go over the checklist. Email blast?
Check.
Hyper-personalized outreach through AI email agents?
Check.
32-page lifestyle magazine with our direct mail partner?
Check.
Ads?
Ads check.
On your mark.
Launching in 3, 2, 1. The Intelligent Workflows product is launched using Intelligent Workflows.
Team, this is so amazing. Y'all crushed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish I could be there to celebrate with you. What I just love is how much our customers are going to love this. Every single one of our customers launches new products, and now they can do it with this playbook and using Intelligent Workflows.
We are running all our campaigns with Intelligent Workflows now. Competitive takeouts, upsell, cross-sell, air cover, awaken the dead, all of them.
Multi-channel.
Integrated.
Automated.
Personalized.
This was so great and so easy. We should launch another product next month.
So while the 6sense marketing team is not ready to launch another product quite yet, we are all eager to get the power of Intelligent Workflows into the hands of our customers and prospects. If you're already using our marketing platform, be on the lookout for communications soon.
B2B marketers utilize a growing list of channels, from email to chat to web and direct mail, with countless others in between. Each running independently and creating silos of disconnected data. Static lists become outdated overnight, campaigns grow stale before they hit their target, and messages rarely align. Powered by the Signalverse and 6AI Insights, 6sense Intelligent Workflows helps marketers unify their efforts, connect disparate channels, and deliver omni-channel campaigns that reach the accounts that matter most. With 6sense data revealing the best fit accounts, marketing can begin engaging with buyer groups. Starting from the unified canvas of intelligent workflows easily meets these accounts where they are in their journey. For example, execute digital advertising campaigns within 6sense for early-stage accounts to warm them up with top-of-funnel content. For accounts showing strong buying signals, add them to a high-intent LinkedIn campaign while deploying AI email agents to engage directly with contacts in those accounts.
Part of the reason we started Workflows is because of the challenge of having all of our departments so siloed. We didn't really have a start to finish strategy. It was just, hey, operations will launch this, emails will be sent out, digital will run these campaigns. But being able to work with our different teams, it really allows us to break those silos and connect and build a journey. It's honestly the only tool that I've ever seen or interacted with that really gives us the visual ability to bring everything together.
The most useful feature right now, honestly, is the conversational email flows. We were using conversational email, and in order to cancel conversations or to see if there was any overlap with sales activity, we were having to use Salesforce reports, and we were creating suppression reports to look for that overlap in activity. So we would look at the Salesforce suppression reports to go and then cancel those conversations manually. And now, because of audience workflows, it has really automated our processes, so it's saving me a lot of time.
So it allows us to really have like a end-to-end visibility into the campaign flow. So rather than having to have different systems that work independently and you have to kind of in your head visualize how they interact with each other and when to move kind of audiences from one place to another or which channels to include at which places, that it allows us to control all of that, visualize all of that in a single place.
Kind of shows like where you can improve or do something differently. So sometimes you have an idea in your head of, I'm going to develop a campaign this way, then you see it all laid out in a workflow, and you can see, oh, if we've taken them this way, maybe this would be a good spot for some conversational email. Or if folks have gone this far for this long, if it's not an engaged account, why am I wasting our money on continuing to advertise to them? Remove them from the segment for 30 days and see if they ever come back. So you can just see where you can make things better.
Everyone at 6sense is singularly focused on the success of our customers. And success comes down to revenue teams hitting their pipeline and revenue goals. 6sense is how marketing and sales teams do more of what matters and less of what doesn't. Simply put, you can get prospects at the right time with AI that pinpoints who's ready to buy, how to engage them, and when to act. Make it personal every time with data across the Signalverse that informs what prospects are interested in. And you can reach them all in no time with AI email agents that never sleep and a co-pilot to keep your sellers on top of it all. We hope you're as excited as we are to bring these innovations to you. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. And to learn about everything we revealed today, please visit us at 6sense.com.